Hey guys, the Litz here, and I'm eating pizza while playing with Sizzies. We got Secco, William, J. Matthew, Cassware. Also, Cassware, I saw on Twitter you asked what repos are. They're reproduction. They're not the authentic Pokemon games. Sorry, I was having some Sabatini's pizza that you'll find in J. Matthews N10 vlog. They're reproduction. They're basically just ripped ROM hacks on discs that work exactly the same as the original. That's what repros are. An interesting game if you look into it. I've seen the trailer of it lots. But before we get started, boys, I do want to unbox this 4K camera I got. I don't know when I'll use it, but we're upgrading to 4K. Fun fact, I don't even know how I got this camera, because one day I was just randomly ordering things online. I was trying to order some Moldavite, but I couldn't order an $8, a $30 gem that fucks up lives, but I could order a $200 camera that just randomly comes in the mail. But you know, yeah, Secco, definitely make sure no one spoils the game. Holy shit! Look at how sexy this is. I'm not worthy of a camera like this. Look, it's this Chad version of you, face cam. Holy shit. I'm not worthy of this. That's sexy. Holy shit. How about you ordered these nuts? What's up, Blazing Omega? Screw you, Secco. Oh, what? That's a spoiler? Wait a minute. Did you just assume someone's gender? You gender phobic? What if Monka's a guy? Monka. Anyways, let's hop right into this gameplay, because that's what you guys are here for. You guys are saying, oh, this is a good game, but is it really a good game, though? Alright. What's up, Jerome? How you doing? Okay. Oh my god. We're hopping into this. Sorry, my mom was the last one to play my Switch today, boys. What if my mom stumbles upon this game? Like, what if she's like, I want to try this game out, and ruins everything? Dude, I'm getting chills. I'm actually excited to play this. I know Secco's been hyping this up. All characters in the game are over the age of 18. Praise the Lord! Praise the Lord! Thank you. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. There's 2 warnings. What else? Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. I have depression and anxiety. Individuals suffering from anxiety and depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Well. Yo, Jules, welcome. Uncensored. Oh my god. Would you like to reveal detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? No, I don't want any spoilers. Yeah, wait, yes, contain the spoilers, or no? No. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region. How bad is this game? Oh my god, I like the blue-haired tall one. Damn. Okay, new game. Okay. Well, we know we gotta have them call me Daddy the Litz. So, nope. We got a new name. Go back. They could just call me Litzy. Sigh. Okay. Let's get into this. Litz and I are simple men. Yuri, best girl. Jeez. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Also, how's the audio and shit with everything? The girl is Sayori. Sayori? My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Sayori, I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Litz. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But did you wait for me after all? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Litz, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. That's the key to talking to women. Just dismissively go along with whatever they're talking about. And it will either help you or not. She's not flat though. She got some perk. She got some perk in her skirt. Jesus Christ. You're a big titty goth girl. Anyways, everyone, make sure to leave a like and share out the stream. Maybe we'll reach 1K this stream. Who knows? I know people like Doki Doki. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Well, they only have 1 year. They must be in their senior year of high school then. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the fuck's a NEET? Alexa! Alexa? What's a NEET?
NEET is a noun meaning an animal of the genus Bos, a bovine, as a cow or ox.
Damn. Oh yeah, I heard Free Guy was an amazing movie. I have to go out and see it. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting in here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah! There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member! I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Litz! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I'm gonna mess up their voices real bad. That's my problem with being a voice actor. I give a character a voice, and then 2 seconds later, I forget exactly how I did it. Fuck. I don't want to play this game. You're a dead man, Ventus. Me and my girlfriend saw a Minecraft SMP world while she wasn't on tonight, and how she built got destroyed. I'm dead. Damn. Yo, what's up, Kane? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat right now. This is a lot of, like, text reading. Shit. Let's marry, bang, kill. Oh, okay. I'd marry Natsuki, the purple-haired one. Wait. I'd marry the purple-haired one, fuck the best friend, kill the middle one. That's mine right now. Yo, Mega Matt, welcome to the stream. Wife fight back. Think about wife. Yeah, no, I'd fuck the purple-haired one.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Litz.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Litz. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Am I gonna have to choose? Is this where the choices are gonna fuck me up? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Okay, that was interesting. Yes, oh my god. Yo, Kiwi Toast, welcome to the stream. Are you new? Jesus. I don't think Mega Matt knows anything about Doki Doki Literature Club. Also, you guys, subscribe to Mega Matt Studios. He's playing Fallout 3 on Twitch, over on his side of things. Go check him out. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sorori grabs one and then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sorori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. It's bussin'. Thank you, Natsuki. It's bussin'. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Okay! Natsuki likes me! Okay! Woo-hoo-hoo! Natsuki likes me, even though that's the one I said I'd kill. I appreciate my guy. Just ended it, so done for the weekend. Hopefully we can film something this weekend. Oh yeah, 100%. It's bursting. It's busting respectfully now. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Oh, fuck, I missed a line of text! It was crucial to the story! After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... It's the 11:11 alarm! Everyone, make a wish! Ooh, Linkachu texted me. He said, "You're starting Doki Doki?" And I said yes. Alright. Jesus Christ, boys. Relax.
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know.
Okay, so Monica is good at arguing. Be on the lookout for her. I'm still scarred. In 8th grade, I tried to debate something with someone, and they tore me apart. I didn't even stand a chance. And to be honest, I didn't even care about the debate. Fuck. So if Monica's good at debating, she's evil somewhere deep down.
To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't any more people in the club yet.
It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that fuck, I have strokes every time I read. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So Litz, what kind of things do you like to read?
I like to read. You, baby. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga!
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after using Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped for something I can relate to at the minimal level.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if this story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them? Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. And, not that very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Litz? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Is this when the whole thing... Let's read. Jesus Christ. God damn, chill out, chat. all four gloves. They're all just human baseball gloves. Stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Let's... You all... I'm defensive. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Aw, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember today's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we could all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Lit! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh my god, look at their chibi forms! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, we all know she likes misfortune. The fuck? Okay, misfortune. Romance. Anxiety. Sensation. Special. Empty. Hope. Oh goddamn, I'm getting the best friend. Suicide's too extreme. That's not something I'd put. Lust. Giggle. Imagination. Fantasy. Determination. Disoriented. Milk. Fireworks. Beauty. Electricity. Destiny. Anime. Adventure. Actually, Megamat, because they're all 18 and older. There was literally a warning at the start of the game saying all the girls in this game are 18 and older, and so they're all legal. They're all legal. The Simps. Oh, okay. Milk. This is where the choices start. Interesting. Hi again, Lit. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Let me grab a drink. I got my big old thing of apple juice. 100% apple, 100% juice. Bussin'. Welcome back, William.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Litz. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. God damn! Monika's just staring Natsuki apart! God damn. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Me. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Litz always gives his best, as long as he's having fun. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hold on. That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. He helps me with his busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Litz can become good friends too. Oh, I want to become more than good friends. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Discuss? Welcome back. Sheesh! We could discuss the book while I lay on your tits. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off the scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression as she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know?
We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Oh, what do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will ever come in the first place if it's a literature event. So if it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? And well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh, okay, that's a huge close-up. The fuck? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall off the chair. Sorry, wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulders to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Oh. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all over here. Oh. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than that, just your hair. Look at your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. And you didn't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ugh. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does those kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? I did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway,
You look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! It's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Hee hee. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone! Huh? Laka suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Litz, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, anyway, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on the wrinkled sheet of the loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply, as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem through first? Yuri. No, I'd show it to Sayori. Well, Sayori is my best friend. But I am trying to fuck Yuri. See the choices. How important are these choices? Because I'm torn between Sayori and Yuri right now. Alright. That's what I thought. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Litz! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of the other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Litz poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Litz. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, that was pretty good. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh yeah, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess I'll show it to Yuri now. I guess they're going down the line. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. So, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri blushes, her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that usually are typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both of the style and their expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, but she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, claims, breathing air of the present by living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. Damn. That was kind of deep. Do Natsuki last? Okay. Wait, what do the words mean? That was pretty deep. Also, I really thought Doki Doki would get more people. My mistake. People don't want to see me read. Okay, let's check here and there. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's because Night Sky's alive.
Alright, so like I said, this is
Good luck with the stream, Sky.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? Wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Litz. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feeling that experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to being a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, Natsuki last. God damn it. Oh my god, Ventus.
Hi, Litz. Having a good time so far?
Oh yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poems with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Litz. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Ah, well,
we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into it that much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not that good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. My retinas. I said retinas. Boy. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Huh? That one's actually fucking strange. So what do you think? When's the next act, Seko? How come her poem was the longest? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So, hold on, I need to wake up. Wake up, boy. Wake up! Soon. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Poem length doesn't matter, really. Just like dick length. It don't matter, really. Yeah, I get them ready. Minecraft is a serious thing. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was that inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Alexa, what's an epiphany?
The noun, epiphany, can have a few meanings. 1. A Christian festival, observed on January 6th, commemorating the manifestation of Christ to the Gentiles in the persons of the Magi, 12th day. 2. An appearance or manifestation, especially of a deity. 3. A sudden, intuitive perception of or insight into the reality or essential meaning of something, usually initiated by some simple, homely, or commonplace occurrence or experience. 4. A literary work or section of a work presenting, usually symbolically, such a moment of revelation and insight.
You goofy cuz! I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on too strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. That's what I have to do. That's kind of like my strategy when I write, to be honest. I'll do that, Ventus. I had an energy drink too before this, so I don't know why I'm tired. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Should I show my poem to next? Not like I have a choice. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. What the fuck did she write? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Oh my god, the ending was actually really fucking deep. I thought it was just some kind of stupid kid shit, but it turned deep at the end. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Litz, before he has a girlfriend, plays a dating sim with a teenager. Litz, after he gets a girlfriend, plays a Japanese schoolgirl dating sim. He grew up. I did grow up a lot. Am proud. Am proud of this development. Just checking, just checking, checking. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. She right, I didn't take it seriously. Until I read it. But that isn't isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. It did hit me hard, and it was easy to read. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of in the last line. Okay, stand up, chair. You're falling. You're falling, cuz. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I said to humor her with the last comment. I don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly not about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Litz did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Litzy liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Litz appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I don't have the O? Fuck. Well. Yo, Tendo Pop, welcome to the stream. I see this man is gonna see some real stuff. Have fun with this game. Thank you, Tendo Pop. I appreciate that. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't that one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lit started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Litz, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then it wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out as a reader, not force them to have it figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Litz. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effective. Avoid them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Litz? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Okay, hear me out. I want to fuck Yuri. But Natsuki, coming from someone that likes simple writing, I kind of agree with Natsuki that it's simple, deep, gets to the point. But Yuri also has a good point too about using convoluted words and shit to express meaning more. I'm kind of torn on both. What happens if I pick Sayori? Honestly, I'm torn on all these choices. I really don't know which one to... Sayori, best girl. She, I don't know. Yuri, I like Yuri. Okay, guys. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm simping for Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion's different. Oh, good. This is actually going the way I wanted it to go. This is exactly what I was said, to be honest. It's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? What? You're seriously a talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oh my god, I picked the right choice. Woo! Master Diffuser over here. A Master Diffuser. Okay, wait, hold on, I got a text message. This is seriously one of the scariest games I've ever played, partially due to my hatred of the game. Once may be a master diffuser, but I'm a master. Oh ha 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 ha. I haven't seen anything that makes this game scary, to be honest. Except that except if where my mind is going with the foreshadowing, I see nothing scary. But Natsuki took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Yuri, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Oh, spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. No! Her poem was actually fucking good! Her poem was good, though. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Litz, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, the 12-12-12 alarm. I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. She was totally gonna let me touch her boobs right now. Totally. Weather, fuck off. No, oh, dude, I gotta see Free Guy, or whatever his name is. Boobies. Yeah, she was. She was gonna say you could look if you want to know, for sure. Don't tell me she wasn't. Let me know how it is, because a lot of my Facebook friends are, like, geeking out over it. God damn. Alright. Oh fuck, I dropped my phone. Tall boy game! Okay. I'm gonna go splash some water on my face. Okay. Every high school senior student should dream. Alex, all anime protagonists are jerks. Aventus. Linkachu, how's it going? Pretty good. Apparently things are gonna kick up. I'm not too sure. Okay. Okay. Make enough for more than one. Oh, wait. Before I start reading, give them voices, because I realized halfway I just start, like, merging all their voices into one. Did you guys like the little distinct voices I gave them, or just keep going? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Litz, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from our friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about those kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, That means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Lit! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
That's kind of extreme to just go from hate like that. No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. Holy shit, what's happening to my live chat? Oh, it just went all the way back up. No, don't do that. Oh my god, no. Hold on, I gotta refresh the page. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew.
You know, Litz, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. That's... Every day's gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to what kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, what do I want to write about? Boop. Destiny. Uncontrollable. Happiness. Romance. Electricity again. Vivid. Wonderful. Dream. Promise. Broken. Sugar. Horror. Giggle. Prayer. Grief. Frightening. Heartbeat. Secretive. Whirlwind. Hi, Knock. How you doing? Okay, so is this when things get real? Big words, but not as big as them titties. How many acts are in Doki Doki Literature Club? Hold on. The game's like 9 hours. How many acts in Doki? I think I just spoiled something for myself. Too late, I just Googled it. I'm definitely confused. What? You're fine. There's 7 acts. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep playing. Put the phone down.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Alright, I won't stop until at least Act 5. I planned on going till like 2 a.m. 7 acts deep into your mama! Oh! Okay. Hi, Litz. Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being in this club after all. I see. It's pretty simple things to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She then turns it upside down and contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. She was just gonna make him buy the snack. God damn it. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to walk, or you planned on conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice what she was listening in on. I would like to apologize for my previous comment. As a different person back then, and I would like to make it clear that I am not in fact 7 acts deep into your mama. Please forgive me. Protag is brutal. Her face is in her books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Litz to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is a fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revelation. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess that's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I wish I read that comment, but I didn't. Oh, god damn it. I'm trying. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face that tumbles onto the desk. Plop. Kya! Oh, what was that? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around it. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! So nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just to cover one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looked really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monika's in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose to club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Same. I'm going to be taking piano lessons soon. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Litz. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck, thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, I thought that... That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Litz? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge the way you look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be naive. They made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with their villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know why I have in this problem. Why I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. That the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it then, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Interesting. Yuri in the corner of my eye. Realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Oh my god. He put his desk next to hers. Oh no, life be so fine, then boom. Reading horny. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is away. It's in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here he takes your left arm and holds the left side of the book between your thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But and holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than ever before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's like I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh my god, her eye moved. Are you ready? To turn the page? Oh, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Oh my god, turning pages is just like having sex. Every time I turn a page, it's a kiss on the lips. Another page, a kiss on the lips. Another page, a kiss on the fucking lips. My thumb's gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Okay, he really trying to get in Yuri's pants. Bet Dragon Blazer. Bet. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in other ways, but... What? The fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean? Oh, I dropped my controller. Oh, for those wondering, I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch. Can you name a country in Africa that starts with K? The fuck? Wait, what happened? Hold on. Someone just posted on their story, if you're sad, listen to Kanye. Oh, shit, man. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see, I see. You remain silent for a moment, but Litz, you're probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know where you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it was kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Guys, I'm getting burnt out. I'm not feeling it anymore. We're so close. Oh my god. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not, it's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I can handle a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. Oh my god! I have to show them all the poems? I can't, boys. Keep going. God damn it. You know, I used to stream for a long one. Let's take a breather. What's happening to me, fam? I used to be able to stream. I used to have energy. I used to be more enthusiastic about shit. What happened, man? I need to move. I need to get up and fucking move. And I guess the worst part about all this is that Pokemon has been in the back of my mind the entire time. Pokemon's been in the back of my mind the entire time. I really want to play the Pokemon ROM hack. There's something. God damn it, Monica. And I'm sad I couldn't keep the voices. Breathing. You're getting old. I'm giving you life advice. Keep going. Life advice. Okay. Is it the apple juice that's making me tired? I thought apple juice was supposed to make you smarter, not tired. Maybe that's why I'm going to shit. Okay. Let's have some actual water. Ah, fuck. Or apple juice, apple juice. Yeah, does apple juice make you tired? What wakes you up? You know what? Maybe I need a piece of pizza. Wait, really? Apple juice kills people? What the fuck? Come. Okay, hold on. BRB. I'm back. Pizza. Shaggy, I am with you. I am a boob man. Not an ass man. The extra saucy flavor. Bet. Okay. God damn. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Litz. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you'd like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet poems. Your boobs probably taste bittersweet. Oh! She looks like goddamn strawberry shortcake. Yeah, I think there are happy things that are sad. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad, like relationships. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like you. Oh! I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. Fuck the rain cloud. I've had a rain cloud over my head my entire life. I want that shit gone. Make a nice happy rain. Never mind. Hug that cloud. Hug it. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Oh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Litz. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? The fuck, it's huge. Okay. Bottles. I pop off. She pops off, alright. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me... Oh my god. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Fuck, man. Fuck. I honestly think that Sayori's just writing about the trauma she's experiencing between Natsuki and Yuri right now. That's what I took from it. Sayori, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming for you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes, it makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Sayori-chan! I don't have a crush that's completely out of my league. Because I have a girlfriend! Pew, 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 pew. Okay, Yuri. Let's see what yours is all about. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh, okay. That explains why. That explains why Sir Yuri didn't like the poem, because it catered more to Yuri's liking. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did such a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offered that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it makes me really happy. Are you saying that you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. Because last time I shared my writing, I accidentally gave someone my Loki fanfiction. And then I got banned from going to Canada. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. God damn it. The raccoon. Oh, the raccoon. So this is based off Rigby. From Mordecai and Rigby. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of the cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian condition. I slice the bread. I feed myself again. Oh, neat. Okay. Okay. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Litz? Well, yes, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Oh my god, who should I read now? Natsuki's or Monica? Guys, I'm dragging. I'm literally dragging. I love the game, don't get me wrong, but I can't go on. How do I save? Just do Monica. Oh, Monica. Hi again, Litz. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I couldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Hey, Devin. Oh, shit. Well, I'm burnt out now. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Litz. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go from something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Huh. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all their nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. I'm an empath, okay? I have a feeling save me is a message. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing. Expanding. Piercing. Red, green, and blue. An endless company of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop, violently grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cuisine, tangent, like playing on a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Wait a minute. At first I thought she was talking about fireworks. But then it went to meaningless load me. I mean, if you want to get loaded, the school ain't the place for that, babe. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never even seen before, I guess. I'm kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to write your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really sort of makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. How come none of you guys told me to save my game yet? Why does that seem so fucking important? Oh, hey, Brendan. I'm honestly, Brendan, I'm kind of tired. I know that some kind of crazy, fucked up, scary shit is supposed to happen, but I don't know what. But I literally just spent like almost 2.5 hours on this shit about a fucking book club. And I think I'm getting with Yuri. I think me and Yuri are about to... But I don't know. I'm burning out over here. Okay. You ever know when you might change your mind? Well, obviously I'm gonna come back at one point, Seko. I want to beat this game. Oh, I'm very tired now. Well, I'm like in a limbo. My body isn't tired, but my brain's tired, and I just wanna... You know? Whenever something unexpected happens. Wait, is this the tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? I wouldn't do a sleep stream for a long time. Well, I know the only reason why I would never do a sleep stream is people are like, donate to wake me up or shit like that. You guys would be wasting your money on me because I'm a deep sleeper. You could fucking blow something up next to my ear, but if I'm asleep, I'm not waking up. Thanks for listening. Natsuki. Let's see what Natsuki's all about. Well, it's not any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Oh, well, anything that isn't a train wreck. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That's unnecessary. So does Natsuki like Sayori? Think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. Yeah, PAX East, there's videos of them like literally trying to wake me up and they couldn't. And during the Daytona trip, I passed out twice on the couch. And I missed the late night deep talks that they had. And I missed the morning sunrise beach walk. I missed two big things because of my sleeping. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like a letting go of a balloon. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Alright, see you, David. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. Wait a minute. Someone talked about spiders earlier on in the comments. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hand... Is one of the ladies a spider girl? A spider demon? Is there a pattern? Long, big, wait, long, small, small, long? I'm telling you, the lady girl. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends starts to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't get that I was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know what people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you aren't afraid if people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah, she said her poem was about unusual hobby of hers. Fucking feeding raccoons bread. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. Yuri probably killed someone. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Unlike conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? You're looking not far enough into it. This is about the meaning, not the people in it. Raccoons like bread. Yeah. I think maybe I'm right and you guys are trying to make me not get it. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Surya has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Oh, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us we're actually going to be doing the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Suri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehehe. Siri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. But I still think that we should give it our best. Was I the raccoon in Yuri's poem? Because that was in the back of my mind. Do I get turned into a raccoon? Do I live out their poems? Oh my god, is the next part just me living in them out? Yeah, am I the raccoon? You aren't getting close. Okay, let me try to rethink these poems. First one was just about fucking breakfast. Raccoons. Getting a load. Fucking, spiders. I don't know. I think we should do our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event, each put on a good performance, and it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. On this point, I'm sorry not to like... I wish it was your poem's meaning. And the more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone what literature's all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Isn't that what all their poems were just about? Now I'm just gonna over-speculate about everything. That's right. That's right means I was right about everything so far. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Wait, we want to get more people to join the club so they could eat them because Monica's a spider lady demon. The more people that join the clubs, they get to eat or suck their blood or whatever they do. I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of this room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem. Close but no. Am I guessing it? Wait, what was I close on? Then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Plush Plays, welcome. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 900 sub. Woo-hoo-hoo. Thank you. Oh my god, let's get some hype in the chat. Yo, thank you so much, Plush Plays. I'm simultaneously this. Let's go. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh. Okay, fine. Just get to the good part. I guess I'll have... Dude, I could have just watched an anime. Jesus Christ. Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess we don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. I bet that's foreshadowing. Oh, I hope Yuri doesn't die. She's the hottest. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Look at how she's acting! Look at that sweat! Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you want to recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh my god! Are there poems like old Michael Jackson songs? What were those songs? If you played them in reverse, it had like some kind of demonic message to them? Is that what their poems are about? That if you read the poems backwards, it like hypnotizes people or takes over the world or something? The poems are probably some kind of magic spell. If you can't recite your... Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Oh, alright. Thank you. I appreciate that, the Plush Minister. The Beatles song. Oh, it was the Beatles, Pog. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Micah flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Am I hot or cold on that theory, though? She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. See, it's called The Way They Fly is when... It's called that because when she hypnotizes everyone, She's gonna throw them all off the building, or they're all gonna die, and that's what the poem's gonna be about. Him. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is simply a natural? Oh, alright. Plush it is, man. Plush. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica, so Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. You ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Yuri will. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper, stands up. This poem's called, Yuri anciently glances over each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Crimson Eye as in bloodshot eyes of a demon after murdering people. Yuri's voice shakes and she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Because it's probably a magic spell, and we're being seduced by it. Her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quiver. Words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates it with perfect timing. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as she bewildered even herself. See, I know nothing about the game, Plush. Nothing. I'm not a fan of Sayori. Sayori? I want boob. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds her poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Oh my god. There's 2 more poems. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Siri, hopefully, cheers. This one's called My Meadow. Okay, haha. Sorry I giggled. Hee hee. Oh, Siri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Trying not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. My meadow is probably where all the demons are hiding. In the meadow. And that's where they're going to put all the children they kidnapped to join the literature club. And then that's when they're going to eat them, in the meadow. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem. It will come out the best that way. Booba, I see. Booba. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then, Suri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made us a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant after what she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though, through and through. Sayori finishes up, we applaud. I did it! Good job, Yuri. Bruh. Even Lit's like that. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The poem fits you really nicely. Seko, how much longer? I'm literally sick and tired of this. You said, oh, you're so close. You're so close. Keep going. You're in the final act. You didn't tell me that I was going to have to sit through a fourth set of poems. This is fucking bullshit. You're so close. Keep going. You're so close. Nothing happened. I'm not amused. I'm not happy. I'm tired and sweaty and want to go to fucking bed. How long? 2 hours and 45 minutes? Well, how much closer am I? God damn it. Promise to have some philosophical explanation later. Sicko, I'm not good to be confronted. You're almost there. How much is almost? There's one less day, but you can skip most of the text. We're saving. I want to be fully charged for this shit. How do I save? Oh, if I press the Y button, the text goes away. Okay. B doesn't do anything. Triggers don't do anything. Oh, here we go. History, auto, save load. It's a plus signs. Oh my god, yo, did you see the fucking titties in the background? Jesus. Okay. Save. There we go. We saved. Holy fuck. Alright guys, I'm going to bed, but when I wake up, I have a voice acting class at 12 tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. But we will continue this. Stay brightlets, fam. Thank you guys all for sitting through this. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Flush. Jeez. Good night, Liddy Lits. Good night, everyone. I don't know. I might stream again. I just need a break, yo. If I fall back to sleep, all I know is I will be continuing this. I just need a break. It's just a lot. Alright. Sleep mode this shit. Good night, lads. Don't play Pokemon Unite. I'm not playing Pokemon Unite. I'm gonna go in my bed and listen to the Sunday Sauce podcast because I haven't caught up on it. Good night. I have Bravely the default that we'll play eventually. If you guys have any exercises, tips, or anything to stay awake and motivated for longer and better and more enthusiastic streams, let me know and send them my way. in the Discord or DMs or wherever you have me added. And I want to be funnier. Stay bright, Let's fam. Yo, did you see the titties